I was involved with Learning Teaching Scotland on their Religious Observance Advisory Group when the circular first came out, which was all about helping schools put that into practice. That only lasted for a couple of years because the post was only funded for that length of time, and from a Church of Scotland view we felt that there was a real need to carry that on, that schools were just starting to develop RO and to develop good practice, but more support and more help was needed, and a more sharing of what we were doing, because often we might feel quite isolated in schools doing religious observance, and we need each other to share what we're doing and what's working well. So the course really maintains that emphasis and focus on religious observance that could have been lost if we hadn't, as a church, taken on that opportunity.
Now they're seeing that this is actually part of the curriculum for excellence, the whole idea of opening up the spiritual realm and of sharing together in universal human values. And we've got a role in meeting that need. There's nothing in it that would allow us to indoctrinate. That's not the purpose at all.
Although we do come, obviously there's a respect element that if it's a Christian chaplain, that's how you're coming to the event, and you wouldn't be asked to do anything that would compromise your faith, but you are running an event that is for everybody in that school. They've not chosen to be there, and it needs to be open to everybody, and everybody can take part at different levels. I think as well because it's a partnership between the Church of Scotland, Scripture Union Scotland and Glasgow University. There's a broadness about it, and a chance for staff and ministers and other people in churches to be involved in the course. And even though I've been doing this for a long time in schools, I still need other people's creativity and ideas to spark ideas and to think of different ways of making it work for whole school communities. I think it raises the awareness in schools and in the wider community, in churches as well. I think a lot of teaching staff don't actually have time because they're so busy and so pressurised to do other things in the curriculum. So we as a church can be that support to them as part of what they need to do in schools. Then we're building God's kingdom.